Inside the Fox 59 studio, welcome to Football Friday Night. I'm Dave Griffiths. Glad to have you along for Central Indiana's first high school highlight show every week. Here's what we got on tap for this program. Halfway home, we have reached the midway point of the regular season. Included tonight, highlights from across Central Indiana, including several intriguing matchups in the Hoosier Crossroads. Always an intense night in Hendricks County when Tri-West and Danville battle. We will check in there and announce the winner of last week's Shelbourne at Knee Center Play of the Game vote. Those stories, plus it's not just a game of strategic alignment and brute force, though those things certainly help. One Carmel assistant will explain the science of football. That story is 10 minutes away. Roncalli's had a special start to the season. At 4-0, the Royals are tops in Class 4A. Their rivals in the Circle City Conference, Guerin Catholic, have been quite impressive as well, though, at 3-1. And eyeing what certainly would be an upset tonight, though the Golden Eagles may have the firepower to do it. Roncalli has plenty of fans in the stands cheering them on. Eric Moyers to Christian Swiney, 19 yards to the house. Royals on top, 7-zip. Eagles going for it on fourth from their 45. We've seen Luke Hanton score TDs. Here he is making defensive stops. On downs, goes back to the Royals. Then Moyers to Dylan Coughlin. Bobbles it, but reels it in. Takes one down to the 1-yard line. Moyers would take it in 3 plays later. It'd be 14-0 Roncalli. Now, second quarter, Moyers, the fake handoff to Henry Adams, pulls it back himself. Roncalli cruises over Guerin Catholic tonight, 49-10. Cecina Crusaders taking on Heritage Christian, 2 of the top 10 in Class 2A. Eagles in the red zone trying to finish the job. Direct snap to C.J. Oper, stuffed by Cecina. Good play by the Crusaders defense. Heritage Christian goes back to the air. Kyle Antoine. Christian Dora in the end zone. Yes, that made it a 1-score ball game. Cecina on top. But field position key, and Cecina won that battle tonight. The friendly roll on Carter Nolan's punt gets all the way down inside the 5-yard line. You know that it's a light highlight when we have a punt down inside the 5. But hey, Cecina 27-13 winners. Brownsburg vaulted to number 1 in the 6A polls with a dominant showing, 60-21 over Avon last week. Fishers, opposite emotions. They had a heartbreaking overtime loss in the Mud Sock rivalry up against HSE. On the field in Hamilton County tonight, we'll pick things up with the Tigers down 7-0. Lucas Mins finds John Anthony Hall. John Anthony Hall finds some daylight. Makes a nice move to get free. 60 yards later, it's a touchdown. Tie game at 7. Brownsburg, though, responds. Jaden Whitaker rolling out, dumping to Cam Edwards. Edwards bullying his way into the end zone. 21-14 Brownsburg at halftime. Second half was mostly a Bulldog show. Arion balanced straight up the gut into the end zone. Brownsburg over Fishers, 41-28. To Westfield. Shamrocks hosting unbeaten Hamilton Southeastern. Rocks get the ball first, trying to jump out front, but that's a backwards pass, and Christian Miller for HSE falls on it. The Royals are in business just like that. Ty Bradle with the handoff to Jalen Alexander. Touchdown, Royals, and a 7-0 lead. We'll pick it up 10-0 in the second quarter. HSE's defense doing its job, stiffening up with the sack, and Hamilton Southeastern shuts down Westfield. Final score 26-21. More in the Hoosier Crossroads. Zionsville, Noblesville, Miller's trailing 23-7. Second half, Landon Hughes passing. Aiden Brewer catching behind the defense. Noblesville a running team, so when they throw it, boy, it keeps your head on a swivel. Now, 4th down on that drive. Now they need to pass. Hughes looking for Brewer again, but this time it is broken up. Cameron Mullins, among others, in on that play. Give the Eagles the ball back. They drive right downfield. Christian Abney finds Hanson Hinsall for the score. Zionsville wins 39-7. Throw out the record books when the east side meets the west side. Ben Davis and Warren Central have split their last 8 meetings, 4 wins apiece. And you know at Warren, the pink outfits coming out this time of year. Giants knocking on the door. They go Wildcat. Elijah Price can't find a hole, but bounces outside, and Ben Davis is on the board. Ensuing kickoff. Coming down to Joe Walker at the 5-yard line, going up the gut, getting good blocks. One little stiff arm, turning on the Jets. 2 stiff arms. Does he have enough juice to get all the way? Just barely. Touchdown, Warren Central, going back up by a score. These two teams trading haymakers all game long. Later on, Juju Rodriguez dropping back. And looking deep right away. Marquise Reese hauling it in for the TD. Ben Davis winners 42-28. Homecoming at Decatur Central. Hawks hosting Mooresville tonight. DC up by 5 late in the first half, looking for more. But Bo Polston is picked off by a diving defender. Pioneers take over. Mooresville poised to score on 4th and inches, but the Hawks stop them. Turnover on downs. Defense doing quite a bit of work in the second half. Not to be outdone. Here comes the Pioneers D. Check out Aaron McClure with the big stick. Mooresville wins 18-17. 4-0 Whiteland, top-ranked squad in Class 5A, hosting Perry Meridian tonight. Visiting Falcons, quarterback Zach Huckabee plowing forward by himself for the touchdown. A 2-point conversion is good. Perry eyeing the upset. They're up 8-0 early, but well, the Warriors need to get the ball, and when they did, they look very much like themselves. Peyton Emberton breaking free down the sideline. Gets a little bit of help along the way from his receiver, blocking downfield. Always does you well. Whiteland wins 47-23. Out west we go. Bloomington North on the road, facing Terre Haute North. Dash King at quarterback swings it out. Jarno, Sander, Hicks finding the end zone. Touchdown for Bloomington North. More from the Cougars. This time on the ground. Cody McCullich bouncing off defenders, finding some green grass, and takes off for 6. Bloomington North 55-34 in a shootout. Same cities, but the South Sides meeting in Bloomington tonight. Home Panthers off and running. Very first play from scrimmage is the jet sweep to DeAndre Black, and Black splits a couple defenders and he's gone. 52-yard touchdown, 7-0 lead. Next possession, you go outside, you go inside now. This time it's Gavin Adams breaking loose for the long touchdown run. Panthers, big winners, 38-0.